హైదరాబాద్ ప్రపంచ వ్యాక్సిన్ రాజధానిగా మారిందని తెలంగాణ ఐటీ పరిశ్రమల శాఖ మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ అన్నారు. ఈ విషయాన్ని తాను గర్వంగా చెప్పగలనని పేర్కొన్నారు. ముంబై కేంద్రంగా పనిచేస్తున్న భారత్ సీరమ్స్ అండ్ వ్యాక్సిన్స్ లిమిటెడ్ సంస్థ హైదరాబాద్ జీనోమ్ వ్యాలీలో 200 కోట్ల రూపాయల పెట్టుబడితో తమ బయో ఫార్మాస్యూటికల్ తయారీ కేంద్రాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేయనుంది. మంత్రి కేటీఆర్ గురువారం దీనికి భూమి పూజ చేశారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఆయన మాట్లాడుతూ ప్రపంచానికి వ్యాక్సిన్ రాజధానిగా మారిన హైదరాబాద్ భారత్ సీరమ్స్ కు స్వాగతం పలుకుతుంది అన్నారు. దేశంలోనే అత్యంత మానవ వనరులు కలిగిన రాష్ట్రం తెలంగాణ అన్నారు.
About 25-26 years ago, I used to work in similar labs because I'm a student of biotechnology. I did my master's in biotech. I specialized in animal tissue culture. So I do understand a bit of what you said when Ritika was explaining about in vivo, in vitro. ऐसा लग रहा था कि कहीं ये नाम सुना है इससे पहले. तो अभी भी देखता हूँ थोड़े मतलब वो हुड्स देखते हैं, उसमें सारे जो इक्विपमेंट है वो देखते हैं तो फिर वो पुराने दिन याद आते हैं जो पुणे में हमने बिताए थे. अच्छा लगा आज कि बहुत ही state of the art facility hai. Compliments to you on that. What delighted my heart was, Neeraj, the fact that you said before I could ask, you said the first question I asked Rajiv, pata nahi Rajiv ne kyun nahi socha, but the first question I asked Rajiv when I joined Eurofins was, how come we don't have a facility in Hyderabad? Because I think that's the question that everybody should be asking themselves. We are a state, we are a city that truly is the symbol of the might of life sciences ecosystem of this great country to the rest of the world, without a question. Because I'll back it up with numbers. We produce, the place where we are all seated, Genome Valley. This is Asia's largest life sciences cluster, Asia's largest biotech cluster. This is the place where we produce 1/3 of human vaccines, global vaccine production. 33% of global vaccine production happens from where we are. So therefore we are by default the vaccine hub of the world, without a question. Almost 9 billion doses, 900 crore doses of vaccines are produced from Hyderabad, from Telangana, from India. And if you also combine what is being produced by Serum in Pune, I think it's more than 50% of global vaccine production. Not only vaccine, but we also are the leader for pharmaceutical production and bulk drugs and chemical production in India. 40% of India's pharmaceuticals are produced from Hyderabad and Telangana. More importantly, not just for India, but also for the rest of the world. In fact, this has become a huge base for a number of large pharmaceutical companies to manufacture and actually export to the rest of the world as well. We have the largest number of US FDA approved manufacturing facilities for any state in the world, not India. So our competition is not with Bangalore, I can tell you that much. We are not competing with them at all. We have 214 US FDA approved manufacturing facilities. New Jersey is the second largest state in the world with 189. So we are competing with the who's who of the world, not with Karnataka, Maharashtra, not at all with Gujarat. वो पक्का है. गुजरात को भी देख लेंगे वक्त आने पे. But I'm very, very delighted to be here because, your statement when you said, Neeraj, that right now it's about 100,000 square foot of facility and you said you've invested about 1,000 crores of rupees. But you also said this will become the largest facility for Eurofins in India. I think that deserves a big round of applause. He said this will scale up to about 1 million square foot facility, which is almost 10x of what it is today. You have enough of land available at your disposal. And I promise you that our government will ensure that all speedy approvals, all necessary things that need to be in place to make these things happen, we'll make it happen. So, जब भी राजीव या आप चेक लिखोगे तो हम तुरंत आपका बाकी काम कर देंगे. आप बेफिक्र रहिए उस बारे में. साथ ही साथ आपने ये भी कहा कि Eurofins is also into testing of chemicals, pharmaceuticals, of course, and also you said food and food-related products as well. My humble request to you, Neeraj, is that as a minister who's been in the government for 9 years and as a citizen as well, as an Indian, who's been witnessing the changing trends in the consumption patterns, especially when it comes to food, I'm worried as a father, as a parent, as a Indian, because more and more processed food is being consumed, more and more ready-made food is being consumed, quick food is being consumed, which is both good and bad. Because good because it serves the purpose, keeps you happy, so that we don't have to worry about cooking at home. We see the proliferation of Zomatos and Swiggies and cloud kitchens and what all things that we never thought we'll hear about in life. We were all hearing it in our own lifetimes. But the challenge here is to keep up with the quality, to keep up, with the kind of consumption that needs to happen. Because, while we want our children, to be well aware, cognizant, we also want them to be healthy. Eventually, I think if you look at a few of the things that I've read in newspapers, I have not read, I've stopped reading scientific journals a long time back, so I cannot quote from science, but I can quote from all the information that is. Is there a fire alarm, or should we vacate? What do you mean? No, it's a fire alarm. I think we should go. Speaker hai na? Okay. And this is a closed auditorium, so good luck, guys. All I'm saying is, see, I'm worried because we need to also figure out a strategy on how our children, because what I've read, I could be wrong, subject to correction, because and with all due respect to all the food companies out there who've been investing in Telangana also, I have read that about 50 to 60% of all the ailments that cause problems today are actually coming through the intake that we all have on a daily basis. So one of the things I'm concerned about particularly is about different kinds of food, different kinds of chemicals that are being used, the different kinds of soil studies that are put out, and the different kinds of food